Good evening, everybody. Sorry for starting a little bit later than advertised. I was planning on going live at 5:25. Started 2 minutes later because I had to sort a couple of bits out just before I went live. So apologies for that. I thought I'd pop on for a short live stream. This is not going to be like a massive, long live stream, but I thought I'd share with you guys a couple of pickups that I had today, and I enjoy doing it through live streams at the moment, so that's what I decided to do. So yeah, I've got a couple of cool things that I wasn't expecting to pick up, and obviously the title gives away the rest of it. So my main excitement for coming online and talking about this is because I've just bought a huge bunch of Eaglemoss Lord of the Rings figures, so we'll get into those in a moment. I'll say a few quick hellos. We've got Antiques and Collectibles, we've got Everyday I'm Hustling, we've got Reselling Polly, Sam, Rorium Emporium, Michelle Lathan, Jason Entwistle, Kevin Rosen, Antoinette Daly, Watcher 1421. Dave says, "Oh, you're gonna get in trouble." No, this is completely legit. I've got permissions as necessary. Well, I don't need permissions, but Beck knows about this. She's actually chilling out watching telly. We've also got Janet Plant. Philly Picker says hi. We've got Uniquely Me Tracy. We have got Deep Fried Deals. It's not really cold. Do you know what it is? It's my hair is annoying me because it's getting in my face. So it's not actually cold, so I can take the hat off. But yeah, it's annoying me a little bit. So I put the kind of hat on to keep my hair out of my face. I've been saying to Beck, should I wear an Alice band? And she never seems keen on the idea. And personally, I'm not that keen on the idea either, but I would wear one just to keep the hair out of my face. Kevin Rosen, I think I saw in the chat, if I haven't already said hi as well. Uniquely Me, we got Lex says smooth face. Yes, I had a shave. Peter Ray, Georgina Geel. Hi Georgina. We've got lots of people popping in. Thank you. It is an authorized stream, Dave. Marrakesh 7, Damien DB Resells, Jennifer Hayes as well. Wow, Esley, Silver Manny, Richard Hale. Wow, this is amazing. So many people turning up. It's fantastic. Diane says you shaved. Is a haircut next? I don't know. I like my hair. I'm probably not going to be getting a haircut in the winter. Maybe I'll get it neatened or trimmed, but no, the shave was necessary though. I had to shave. It was getting too irritating. So yes, I'm going to go through a couple of things that I picked up. Literally, there's just two items. It's just the second one is obviously the massive haul of Eaglemoss figures, which I'll share with you what I bought. But I want to share with you something else that I picked up from the tip shop actually. So local to me, there's a charity shop attached to the local recycling centre, and sometimes they have some nice things that come in, so which they're kind of cool enough to hold by sometimes if they think I'll be interested in it. But this is something that's kind of cool. I only paid £2 for this, so I was pretty pleased to have only paid £2. And it's something that I thought is well worth the risk. Oh gosh. What it is, it's a Blaupunkt travel pilot sat nav. So this is the computer section. Oop. Actually slides out the bracket there. But that's the computer section, as it were. So that's what takes the CD in, and just slot that into there. And it comes with these odd bits and pieces. I don't know what these do. And then it comes with like a monitor as well, so that's where obviously you would see your map when you're driving. So it's got that, and then it's also got like a little remote control, which is cool. So this is the remote control for the sat nav. So it just something interesting there. And here is a CD for Great Britain and Belfast. Now, I've seen that you can actually sell these CDs for quite decent money. You could potentially get up to 20 odd pounds for this CD. This is the 2003 and 4. Well, it's meant to be Great Britain and Belfast. I've got a feeling Great Britain is in the computer, and we've got the Belfast disc here. So that map set is probably worth about 15 or 20 odd pounds. But the reason why I picked it up is because this is like a professional kind of a GPS for a coach. So it's not like your regular GPS. And having had a look online, there seems to be, there seems to be some kind of value in it. Kevin says that thing looks old, will be surprised if it's worth much. Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw that it takes a CD. I was kind of off put by that. But having had a look at it, because it's actually, because it's for a coach, and it's like a professional type thing, it could have a bit of value. So having had a look here, you can see that people do sell these. Someone's actually selling the actual navigation unit itself for £25 plus £10 shipping. So that's just the navigation unit on its own. And they've got 3 available, and they've sold one for the £25, I guess. So yeah, it's pretty cool that alone sold for 25. And then if you go back to your search results, you can see someone, admittedly from Lithuania, is trying to get £95 for the whole lot. I don't know, but you can see there is some value. Now, if you go to sold listings, which is obviously the important part, some of the CDs fetch really good money. I wish I had some CDs. I wish I saw some of these map CDs, but this is quite good information in that sense, that if you come across navigation CDs, they can be worth some good money. But yeah, I don't have like a lot or any of those, so I'm just left with the unit itself. Now, I'm not sure if I can see anything in terms of other systems that have already sold. It's a DX, so if we just put DX in it and see what happens. Again, not a great deal selling apart from the CDs. The newer looking units do sell. There you go, someone else sold the same kind of navigation system for £17. I don't know, it probably won't be an amazing sale, but considering I paid £2 for it, I think it's worth the risk, because I do have everything else. So it is a bit of a punt. You're not always gonna win these. But if I put in certain words, maybe like coach or professional, it may be something that fetches some money. I don't know. But we'll see. But yes, it is obviously quite dated, bearing in mind that it's CD based, and it's all got separate bits. So we'll see what happens with it. But I've got all the bits, so I do have the main unit. I've got like the little remote control, the screen, everything. So I'm hoping that my £2, I'm sure, will be safe. So I don't think my £2 is going to be at risk. And sometimes you just have to kind of see those types of things and see what happens. Let me just go back into the chat quickly and see what's going on. I'm not going to cut the hair, don't worry, Tracy. Yeah, I'm not going to cut the hair. Like I said, I may trim it. I like your hair, try a trim. It says Fat Girl Sewing. Thank you, Fat Girl Sewing, appreciate that. Antiques and Collectibles says, I used to pre-sell the figures to a chap in America when they were released. Used to have one for him and one for eBay. Oh, we're talking about the figures in the title. Okay. I.e. when issue 4 was released, I was listing issue 5, so it was ending on Sunday. Okay. Wow, Antiques. I didn't know you did that. That is pretty clever. Okay, let me just scroll down. Yeah, I saw Kevin's comment, which said, surprised it would be worth much. Hey, Tea Cakes. BCP's in the chat as well. Pigs Can Fly as well, Goat Jazz, RJ, Michelle Lathan. Thank you everyone for being Paradox Picker. Yeah, right, we'll do okay. We're not big money. Just bought a 2020 with Euro maps for 20 quid. Says Tea Cakes. Yeah, I mean it was only a £2 pickup, so kind of like hard to leave behind type thing. So I mean, even if I was to get 30 quid for the lot, you know, 'cause I'm not going to be able to test it. I'm going to be selling it as untested, so that's going to obviously affect the thing. Anyway, guys, let's get on to the main pickup. So this is the thing that I'm obviously, you know, what I've titled the stream for. I went to the bins again, and unfortunately I didn't find anything in the bins. Oh, CD that is, says Tea Cakes. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, the maps can sell on their own for that kind of money, definitely. But yeah, so the main cause of this video, the main reason for this video, my Eaglemoss Lord of the Rings pickup. So I went to the bins, didn't actually find anything in the bins. We went late, so they'd already been gone through, I suppose, and there wasn't anything else there. So it was just having a look around, and I saw that they'd had a massive collection of Eaglemoss Lord of the Rings figures, and it was literally, it was a huge amount of them. So I made a deal with them because obviously I'm there regularly, I'm buying regularly, and obviously it means they don't have to wait for people to come and pick these up one by one. And I literally picked up a huge box. If I show you the box, it'll be kind of easier. There's a box there on the floor, huge box, absolutely huge box of these figures. I've got I don't know how many I've got like 115 of these, which is, you know, it's a lot to go through. There's all kinds of different ones. They do actually have the names of what they are on the bases of them. Unfortunately, there's nothing on the packaging outside to tell you. So now this stuff here, you've got to buy in at the right price. I wouldn't say it's necessarily amazing. You know, I wouldn't go in and like pay like loads of money for these things. I mean, I think they were only asking like £2 a piece for these, but because I was buying all of them, they were willing to do a deal with me. So I actually picked up 115 of these figures for about £80, which is pretty good. Well, not about, for £80. So pretty happy to get them all in, which means my buy-in price is now really cheap. So I'm only owing, these owe me like 70 pence each now, so that's made them a lot better. So like I said, I've got like 115. There's so many of them. There's no magazines, it's just, and there's no chess pieces, there's no magazines, it's just the figures. So I paid 70 pence each for them. I did have a look obviously online, and it really does depend. I don't think there's a great deal of value in individual ones unless you've got some certain rarer ones, but I don't even know if I've got those because I don't have the full set. There's 180 in total, but luckily Eaglemoss actually has a decent website which kind of can help you, which can help you identify what you have. So it's, if I just show you guys, Eaglemoss themselves, so if you do ever see these figures out there, Eaglemoss's website is pretty good. It does actually tell you which issue each figure was and what it was called, and you can see with Lord of the Rings there's 180 of them, and they're all, you know, it'll tell you which issue. So issue 2 was Legolas, issue 3 was Aragon, and you know, so you can kind of search through them all. You can either do it manually, but with this very slow scroll, which is going to be quite painful. So issue 7 was Boromir. It was played by Sean Bean, I believe. Then the Rohan Soldier was issue 8. You got Gollum at issue 9. So yeah, you can do that, or you can jump to a certain page. Now what I'm thinking of doing is, you know, it really does depend. But what I'm thinking of doing is going onto eBay and having had a look. I might search for the more valuable ones if there are any, because there are some of these which can fetch like, I don't know, 20 odd pounds on their own perhaps, but I think you'd have to have the correct ones. If you don't have the correct ones, then it's just, you know, they can be as little as just, you know, £1 plus shipping type thing, so really not worth doing that way. What attracted me to this lot though was the fact that I did see quite a few people selling job lots of these figures, so just literally moving them along straight away and achieving pretty decent money. That there is always that option. I mean, let me just show you guys what I mean. Let me just see what the chat is saying. They used to have special collector's edition ones. They were a bit bigger than the normal figures. Yeah, there's I mean, there's some which are slightly bigger, but I know that's not it. I think they were slightly different packaging, but there were all these different ones. But I don't know what I'm gonna do 100%. But I'm gonna see whether there are any super rare ones or not. Goat Jazz says, picked up some nice men's blazer jackets today. Great brands, £1 each. Sounds good. TKEX says, here trying to learn something. Lord of the Rings stuff. I have no idea with figures. I mean, these aren't like I said, your buy-in has to be good. These are mass produced. They're very mass produced. They are like lead based, I think. Some of them are actually quite heavy. I think most of them are probably just some kind of cheap metal, but there are a couple which are like quite heavy. You can feel that they've got a bit of weight to them compared to the others. But yeah, no, there's no magazines, no chess pieces, no special collector's editions. I think it was just figures. Question: have you seen the Lord of the Rings film? The Lord of the Rings films, Z? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And yeah, I enjoyed them very much. Not a huge amount of them. I think I would job lot, says Kevin. Georgina says, never seen Lord of the Rings. I got suckered into these two, couldn't sell them, to be honest. I have the magazine, says Pigs Can Fly. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very much a case of just trying to see whether I'll be able to get a good price job lotting them. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Let me just show you what I've had a look at. So if you have a look at these completed listings, so these top ones are like impossibilities, because these are complete sets of 180, and also they've got all the bonus figures and everything. But as you can see, that went for silly money, 940 quid. But that's fully complete. So this guy actually had all the sets, all the bonus sets, you know, so those are the special editions along the bottom, I'm presuming, because I haven't got anything like that. But he's got 180, which is crazy. But look at the money it went for, £939. So it absolutely crazy money. But that's not what attracted me, because I knew that I didn't have that. I've only got 115. What attracted me to this was more like this. You can see this guy here managed to get 135 for just 67. So I'm hoping that I'm probably going to be more along these lines. But again, he's got a couple of the special ones as well, so that's obviously slightly different. But I have seen these, you know, in job lots, they tend to go for around the £2 an item mark. So if I've got 100, if I've got like 115 of them, and there you go, someone's selling 10 figures for 20 quid with free shipping though. But yeah, I mean, and Treebeard alone is like worth 18 quid. So if I've got Treebeard, that could be good. But I just feel, I don't know, I feel I'm probably going to be doing like a job lot. I just feel that that's probably going to be the quickest way, because I don't want to spend too much time like researching kind of crazily. But you know, but then when I see certain figures on their own fetching £12 to £20, it does make you rethink. I mean, some of them are going to be bigger, but I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Part of me thinks go through it, look through them. I mean, there's so freaking many of these. I mean, they're just like, it's just insane. There's a couple which are like larger boxes. So I may just look up the slightly larger figures. So for example, I do have this this kind of thing here. I can't remember what that is now, but I did search it earlier. Again, not worth a huge amount. I think it's maybe worth like £10 to £15 possibly, that one. So I could sell that, but then I'm thinking just, you know, I could just job lot the whole lot, and if I've got 115 of them, I think I'll do pretty well. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me just see if there's any other huge. What I have found though is the Hobbit versions, like the Hobbit Eaglemoss figures. There seems to be quite a few of those which are doing pretty well. You know, there's a few of those that are doing pretty well. Just looking at Therapy, you really got to look at each one up. Could easily be a standout one in there. Great pick up there, I think, says TKs. Yeah, I think there could be something, but I think finding, you know, if I go, so for example, if I just look at figurine, Eaglemoss Lord of the Rings figurine, okay, and I've got it by highest price, the number 109 comes up at £25, so that could be one. So if I have got that Sauron figure, so if I've got this Sauron figure, then that could be worth doing on its own. So I need to look out for that guy. If I've got that guy, that's worth, you know, I suppose it's worth splitting. But then I'm just thinking, should I do that, or you know, would that just make my bundle more attractive, you know, to a collector, you know? Because I don't want to take out, you don't want to take out everything good and just, I mean, yeah, you kind of sometimes feel like, yeah, you should take out everything good and just leave the naff stuff, but I don't think that's always the right move. I think when you're trying to sell as a big job lot, you maybe sometimes do want to kind of leave some nice items in the bundle. You know, what do you guys think? When you're doing a big job lot, do you feel that you should just take out everything good and then just leave the bad stuff? I mean, I don't know. I just don't know how comfortable I'd feel in terms of, you know, I don't know how that would affect my how it would affect things really. Yes, these are all, they're all different, which is good. So, you know, just see if I can find something like huge. I think there are a couple which are kind of big, but I don't know. It'll take a while to go through them. I'm just thinking, am I going to go through them? I could just photograph the lot. But I think for 80 quid I've done well. I think £80 is a decent thing. So, you know, well, this is quite a nice one. It's the King Theoden, I think. So I mean, let me just shall I take one out and so you can have a look at it. I don't think they're particularly well packaged or anything, so I'm just going to sell them as used anyway. But you know, you can see the guy in the package, and it's actually quite. They're actually not awful figures. They're not awful. Okay, that's what you're getting for your. There you go. You just got him in focus there for a second, didn't I? There you go. So it's quite heavy, and on the base it tells you what it is with a sticker. I don't know, and so yeah, I'm thinking to myself, you know, how am I going to play this? Let's just do this. So I'm going to have to kind of really think about it, like really think about it. Alright, let's go back into the chat and see what people are talking about. Alright. Every damn hustling, I already have a full contract with BCP. Oh, what, Nate and Tracy arguing over BCP's first appearance. Ah, cool. Pigs Can Fly says they are cool figures. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just trying to decide how much time I want to spend on them. I mean, you know, I suppose I could just sit here tonight and research them all. I don't know. But most of them are just not going to be worth anything. And that's what kind of bothers me. So, King Theoden. Like, for example, if we were to research this particular one, this... Oh, come on here. So if we were to research this particular guy, I don't know, then, like, how let's see, I don't know what kind of money he'd go for, but I've got a feeling it really wouldn't be a lot of money. Because otherwise I think... Let's have a look. Let me just search for him. Figurine. Theoden. Right. I don't even think anyone's selling Theoden. He's like sat down. King Theoden. King. Yeah, see, I don't even think anyone's selling him. So it's kind of like, well, I don't know. I think I'm just going to end up job lotting them. I'm not going to mess around. So yeah, are they still making new Lord of the Rings movies? If so, might be more demand on those. Maybe, but I don't know. I agree with Will You Take Less, I think. Job lot, definitely. Problem with huge job lot is the good ones can easily get missed. Perhaps try an auction for a third and see how it goes. I don't know. I would defo look each one up. Yeah, I mean... thing is, if I can go and find out what each one, you know, if I can actually go and find each one out, like if I can find an easy list, I think that would be quite good. Because if you can put the issue number in as well, because obviously the issue number plays a big part as well, because people are going to be searching by issue number. So, you know, sometimes it can just help to know. I got a job lot of Hot Wheels once, about 100. 99 of them sold for £40. One sold for £220. Yeah, Hot Wheels are different. And Richard Hale says, do 1 or 2 bundles. Yeah, I mean, I just need to... I think if I do a bundle, it'll be 1. But what I might do is I might just do the hard work and do the research. And look for the ones that have sold for good value. So ones that sell for good value, I'll research those, and then I think I'll job lot the rest. I think that's how I'm going to play it. But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, if I'm honest. I think I might just stick them on. Oh, there you go. See, now I've found, like, after doing a lot of scrolling, I found Theoden. He's issue 43. So he's issue 43. So now if we go to Eaglemoss and we type in, so he's the possessed King Theoden as well. So figurine, issue 43, issue 43, and I don't think there's anything that's sold. Is there or not? I don't know. Possessed see, then that makes me think. Let's type in possessed, because someone might put... Oh, there you go. Someone got £5.50 for one. £5.50. I'm like... Plus shipping, but that's just not worth it, is it? I mean, to do that amount of research just to find out that what you've got is worth a £5, I'm kind of just like... Yeah, I always research the whole lot, as you could be surprised. 1 or 2 could be worth good money, then the rest is all gravy. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it's just doing the hard work. I think I've just got to do the hard work, I suppose. Find out what they are. So I'm, you know, appreciate that, Paul. But the names are all on the bases, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me to find out who's who. So they do always say on the base. I think it's just a matter of me sitting down, and maybe doing a spreadsheet of them or something. And then we'll see what happens. I agree with doing the work. You will soon see a trend and maybe not need to look them all up. Job lot, says TKX. Yeah, I mean, like I said, also one of the easy things to do as well is when you just look for when you just search for the kind of highest value ones, they will come up quite often, won't they? The highest value ones will probably come up quite often. So you can kind of, like I said, so I know that I need to look out for that Sauron, because that's a 20 odd pound one. That doesn't count because that's a chess set one. I need to look for that if I've got one of these big ones with wings. I don't know if I saw them. No, there are no barcodes, unfortunately, Tracy. There's no barcodes. And hi to Stu Mandry, Double Karma, Paul Calvert as well, Fritz Stells. So, you can easily find which ones are worth more. So Treebeard 111. So if I look for those first, and then, anything that's over a certain amount, I can just pick those out, and I'll know they're worth picking up. See, that's the thing. That's when someone took an offer. They were on at 14 and they took an offer, so I'm guessing they took a tenner maybe. It would be interesting to know what the offer was. So if I go to watch count. So we go to watch count, and then if I put this item number in there, this should tell us what the copy, and if I paste, that should tell us what offer was accepted. Okay, sold for $13.99. True price here on eBay. Okay. Okay, no, so it sold for £12. There you go, sold for £12. Someone offered them £12, and I know I've got that one here, so that alone I can get 12 quid for. So that makes me think, list it separately. For 12 quid plus shipping, that's an easy item to ship and pack. Maybe do these bigger ones separately if that's where the value is. So I think you're right. I think I may have to do separate, because rather than just kind of throwing it all to the wolves in a job lot. So yeah. Take figurine out off that search, says Nadine. Okay, job lot all the orcs together. 115 times £5 is mega profit, just a lot of work, says Jason. Yeah, I mean, if I get 5 quid each, it's great profit. But yeah, it's a lot of work. And I'm trying to not do too much work on the second store. Second store, I want it to be fast moving. I'm only in them for under 70p. It works out 69 point something pence each. So yeah. Peter Ray says, nice lot, Z. Thanks for sharing Lord of the Rings sales. Well, I reckon look all up individually, then bundle as many as you can. Lot of collectors out there. I'm sure a few will sell. Got to go. No worries, Peter. Yeah, so yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not going to be around streaming for a lot longer. I just wanted to kind of go through these, really. Just talk through it. I'm not going to go through each individual one because there's just like a gazillion of them. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Other than that, not much else going on. The only other thing I'll be selling is my mobile phones that I got as free upgrades, because I don't need them. So I'm really happy with that. That's gonna hopefully bring in a little bit extra cash as well. So yeah, finding loads in souls without figurine as a keyword. Be aware of that when researching, says Nadine. Okay, so let's have a quick look at that then. Let's just because that could be a real, yeah, that may be the thing, because figurine is not really a great keyword, is it? Figurine is a rubbish keyword. And then if we scroll down, yeah, there's a lot more job lots, isn't there? Wow. Actually, that's a good point. Nadine is right. I need to work on my keyword stuff. It's brought up a lot more options. Here you go. Here's someone that took an offer of 200 on 60 figures. See, I could just do a job lot, guys. 135. That's the one I saw earlier. 125 for 60 figures, but maybe there was a super rare one in there. I don't know. But yeah. So if I scroll down these, maybe I will come across like the individuals now, which are worth money more than the ones I found. I've got to be careful though, because some of them are chess pieces and those are completely separate. So yeah, that's a really good bit of advice. Bundle of 10 for 35. Wow, plus a display pin. I don't have that, but that's really good. Those sold in October. Some are still bought as chess pieces. See, this is really good. Man, I really need to figure out I'm bad at keywords. bad at keywords. Figurine. I thought I was being good there, calling it figurine. Okay, it still seems like when it comes to individual figures, the money shot is number 109, issue 109, Sauron in Samath Nor figurine. So that one still comes up. These are all Hobbit collection. So these ones here, which have got like the completely clear perspex case, these are all like Hobbit series. So I in a way, the Hobbit seems to have a lot more valuable figures, single figures. Lord of the Rings doesn't seem to offer the same collectability from what I can see. So these are all Lord of the Rings. So those are all Hobbit. They go. Someone got 25 for that Balrog, but that's with the magazine. Ring Wraith as well. I think I've got a Ring Wraith. I'm not sure. I think I have. But again, these are all these are all the Hobbit. Single Lord of the Rings, there doesn't seem to be a great deal out there for single Lord of the Rings items that are worth a lot of money. I think Job is definitely looking like the way to go here. But it also tells me that if I see some Hobbit Eaglemoss figures, I'll be, keen to hopefully do a deal. There's the same Treebeard character. Yeah, so I'm comfortable now. Oh, 1750. Someone took an offer on a Gondorian Citadel Guard. That's good. Okay, so if I can get like loads which were like 17 and 15 quid, that would be really good. Okay, 15 quid for a cave troll, but that's like a bigger figure. I think I'm not sure if I've got that. But yeah, I think there's a lot of work. That's the guy I've got. 13.95 again. Yeah, Lord of the Rings 12.99 for a Agonath figure. That's what I really want. I really want to find single ones which sell for £10 plus. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. God, well, that's. Thank you for that simple but effective tip there, Nadine. Appreciate it. Okay, BCP sharing channels, which is fantastic. Lord of the Rings collector's model. No, is how I used to list, but that was when they were new with a magazine, says Antiques. Okay. Hey, old school picker, how are you? Right. Well, some said what chess pieces. Okay, I'm actually going to I had Ring Wraith, but I got some cream for it, says Retailers. Very funny. That does sound painful. Well, I am going to call it a day. It was only meant to be a super short stream. I just wanted to share with you guys what I picked up, and as you can see, I've picked up a fair few. There's like I said, 100. There's a lot to go through. 115 figures for 80 quid. So I'm pretty sure I'll do well out of it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. The comment about Ring Wraith made me laugh. I hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah, hi Tori. Yeah, I had a great Christmas. I hope you had a great Christmas. I wish everyone a really happy New Year. If I come across anything more interesting that I find, I'll of course jump on here and do a stream or make a video maybe. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys popping in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.